Hey, what's going on, everybody? You are back with TheReal PG for another NBA player props video for today, Tuesday, January the 10th. Before we get into the video, if you could please smash that like button if this content is bringing you any help at all. If you have not yet got subscribed to the channel, make sure to get subscribed today and hit that bell button for the most up-to-date information on player line movement, player injuries, and anything else in regards to today's slate. Last but not least, three very important links down in the description section below. First one is going to be to the free Discord. It is more or less an extension of the YouTube and the heartbeat of the Real PG community. It's about 1,000 some people deep right now, constantly talking NBA, NFL, NHL, Prizepicks, Thrive, you name it. So come on over, guys, check this out. You will be getting updates throughout the day based off of what I have on YouTube as I continue to refine my research. I drop little tidbits here and there. I'll answer questions for you guys in the main chat. So yeah, check this out. Second link is going to be for the Patreon. Got two tiers right now. There's an base tier and an all-access VIP tier. Both get the same plays. The only difference being for the VIP tier, you get around-the-clock access to me. You get to see all of my lineups. There's a VIP chat where you get to see those. I will do research on players for you if you need the help or you have a question like I did. I looked up some stuff here on PJ Washington for somebody who's going to be one of our plays today. So again, tons of value in the top tier, but exactly the same plays in the base tier. You can always upgrade. So again, something you can check out on your own time. If you are interested and want to know how the Patreon's been doing, come into the testimonial section of the Discord and you can see all of the wins, what people have to say about myself, the Patreon, and all of the like. All of these wins in here are tails for the most part. Most of the actual just big wins go to the big hits section. The testimonials is strictly for the Patreon. So you can come on in here, take a look on your own time, read about what people have to say about myself, the Patreon, and so on. Last link is going to be to Thrive Fantasy, probably the most important link right now, as they are running some amazing promotions with myself. Let me explain a little bit about them to you. So right now on Thrive Fantasy, if you sign up with my promo code, capital letters PG, and you deposit a minimum of $20 and make a paid play, a few different things are going to happen. Upon your deposit with my promo code, you are going to receive a 100% match on your money up to $100, meaning if you deposit the minimum 20, you will get 40 in your account. If you deposit 50, you would get 50 for free. If you deposit 100, you would get 100 for free. After that, you're going to get your $40 if you deposit 20, and you're going to make a bet. You can bet $1 all day, every day on Thrive. So just to fill the requirement, you can do a $1 two-man or something. And at that point, you come into the Discord and let me know you've taken care of all the Thrive requirements. I will verify it with Thrive, and once they tell me yes, he or she took care of all three of the requirements, at that point, I'm going to get your information and I'm going to send you $10 back out of my pocket as a thank you for coming over and trying Thrive. Also, if you're not a Patreon member already, the day that you get approved, you will get my VIP Patreon picks. On top of that, you will be added into a drawing for a jersey of your choice to the winner, and it only includes people who have signed up with my promo code in the last 30-day period. And last but not least, if you have used my promo code at all as a sign up into Thrive at any point, this weekend there is a free roll contest paying cash prizes and cash plus a jersey of choice to the winner. So you would come into the contest lobby, head into the NFL section, and scroll down till you find my contest, the $500 PG NFL WC Sunday free roll. And when you go to click it, you're going to notice that it is password protected. This is to make sure that only my community gets in. So when you do finish all of the steps for Thrive, I will get you this password as well. Please do not share the password, as it only hurts everyone's chance to win and also corrupts what we're trying to do here, and will make sure that it never happens again. So please, guys, keep the password to yourselves, and let's try to keep this a fun, friendly competition for everyone to kind of show their stuff in the NFL. So that's what's going on with Thrive if you deposit. Let's get into the plays, as that is what everyone is waiting for. It's early. A lot of injury news today, guys. Let's take a look at the injuries. It's disgusting. So, I mean, Miami's got a list longer than I can talk about. Same with Phoenix. The Warriors are looking pretty ugly. Portland's pretty beat up. You got Dallas looking pretty beat up. So a lot of stuff can't really be determined at this point because we don't know who's playing on one side or the other, or we don't know what the rotations are going to look like due to injuries. So we're going to try to stick to the people that we do know about right now, and we're going to try to focus our first play and only play that I'm going to have on Thrive for you guys right now on this Charlotte-Toronto game, just because there is minimal injuries, and we do know the status of these injuries. So we have Otto Porter out, we have Kelly Oubre out, and we have Gordon Hayward, a game time decision, but doubtful. So most likely Gordon will not be playing. So let's dig into Plumlee. If we look at his Vegas line, it's nothing that's overly appealing, but I'm going to dig into why it is appealing. So let's look at Mason. Rebounds, minus 117 to the over, minus 113 to the under, basic even money. PRA, minus 112 to the over, minus 118 to the under, basic even money. Points, plus money, plus 125 to the over, minus 166 to the under, and I highly disagree. So, assist, juice to the over. Let's take a look at Mason Plumlee. So, if we dig into what he has done in the past versus Toronto, and it hasn't been great. So again, you guys are probably going to ask me, well, why are you playing Mason Plumlee tonight then? Why are you looking at playing Mason Plumlee, as he's had only 10, 7, and 9 rebounds, 8, 6, and 12 points, and 1, 4, and 3 assists as a member of the Charlotte Hornets? Well, considering he hasn't hit points, rebounds, or assists, or PRA in any games, why am I even interested in the guy, right? Well, let's do some digging. Head over to props.cash. Let's look at Mason Plumlee. All right, so what is going on right now? Let me refresh this, guys. Props.cash having a little spaz out. All right, Plumlee. All right, so Mason Plumlee, overall, his points have been looking good. These are home and away games. Rebounds been looking really good, 9 to 10 plus over the last 7 games now. Assist been looking good. Let's look at his away games. Assist looking even better. Rebounds looking pretty solid over the last 3, 13, 15, 13. Points, not bad. They're really not bad. I don't understand why the juice is minus 130. Well, you guys say, well, it's only 6 out of 10. It's not that great. What's the big deal here? Well, now let's do something that this tool really comes in handy for. What happens when we take Kelly Oubre and Gordon Hayward out of the equation? Let's find out. So we get rid of Kelly Oubre. Boom. Plumlee this year, 3 for 3 on rebounds. Let's look at the points. 2 out of 3 this year on the points. Let's look at the assist. 2 out of 3 this year on the assist. Let's look at the PRA. 2 out of 3 on the year. Not bad. Let's take Gordon Hayward out too. Bink! 100% hit rate with no Kelly Oubre, no Gordon Hayward on the PRA. Let's look at the rebounds. Dink! 100% hit rate. Let's look at the points with no Kelly Oubre and no Gordon Hayward. Dink! 100% hit rate. All on the road. All without these 2 players. Look at the difference it makes, you guys. It's a 100% hit rate across the board. Points, rebounds, assist, no. He missed by a hook on 1. So, if we're looking at, even points plus assist, points plus rebounds, rebounds plus assist, PRA. He's there. This is as solid of a play as you're gonna get, despite what the book is telling you. With the injuries we have today, this makes a big difference. So let's look at what his matchup looks like for Mason Plumlee. So over the last 7 games versus Toronto, he's not in a great spot. As far as the points go, dead last to the center. But let's look at the rebounds, you guys. Giving up the second most rebounds in the league over the last 7 games. Over the season, Toronto has been giving up more middle of the league, 14.8, so almost 15 rebounds a game. But the defense is slowly weakening. Last 15, giving up 17.58. Last 7, giving up almost 21. So they've gone from literally 14 to 21. They've given up 33% more rebounds, well, 50% more rebounds over the last 7 games than they have over the season as a whole. So Plumlee is in a smash spot for rebounds. He has 100% hit rates without these 2 players. So let's go ahead and let's play the Mason Plumlee over 10.5 rebounds line. And for right now, that is the only play I'm going to give you guys on Thrive, because I have yet to do too much deep dive research. I do love Mitchell today, but I love his points. And they don't offer straight points on here, so I'm not going to touch it. The points plus assist are probably viable. But again, we'll leave it until we know a little more. The point on Thrive is to play the safest plays, not to force, and to play 2 and 3 mans and to build that bankroll with the increased payouts. So let's not force anything. Let's leave this play for right now, and let's come back and finish that later. You can find something that you like and add it to it, but I think this play is incredibly safe. Let's head over to Prizepicks. Got 4 for you over on Prizepicks that I did submit in the prior video that we had no video for. So let's recap the looks I've had. First, we had Donovan Mitchell and his points. Why? Well, he was at 27.5. I've locked him in all over the place at 27.5. Unfortunately, I locked him in with Plumlee's PR, Plumlee's points and rebounds and assists. I locked it with everything but the damn rebounds because I didn't look at the damn matchups ahead of time. I went based off of the hit rates and how Plumlee has been smashing the PRA, so I just jumped in because I saw Mitchell was going to get bumped. Got it in. Mitchell got bumped about 5 minutes later, but now I got him in with Plumlee's looks at PRA and P plus R, but no straight rebounds. I got him mixed in with Markkanen, who I no longer like at all, considering who is out on that team. So let's dig into these looks. So these are the 4 that I'm going to be giving you of 4 Prizepicks today. So Donovan Mitchell being number 1. Let's look at Donovan's Vegas line first. This is a revenge game for Donovan. Juiced at 28.5 points, minus 152 to the over, plus 113 to the under. Some insane value. Donovan Mitchell has had 1 game versus former team so far as a member of the Cleveland Cavaliers, where he, in 23 minutes, which I'm not sure what the reason for this was. This game was held about a month ago. I don't know if he was injured, if this was a blowout. I would have to look more into it, but he dropped 23 points in 23 minutes, and that's the takeaway. A point per minute. This man was on fire. 4 for 5 on threes, 3 for 3 from the line. So today I don't see any reason Donovan wouldn't receive a full run. This line on this game is only a minus 3-point spread. Should remain mighty close and be some good back and forth action. So go ahead and give me Donovan over 28.5. Let's head into the second play, which is going to be the SGA Taco. Why am I on this? Well, let's take a look. I was on it pre-Taco for a couple of reasons. Let's actually jump into the Vegas line first. And they do have one up. Good. So SGA at 30.5 points is a minus 121 to the over, minus 109 to the under. At 30.5. He's now at 25.5 with the Taco. Let's look at what SGA looks like. And just his points at 25.5. On the road where he is playing today, 8 out of 10 hit rate. Yes, please, I will have another Taco. Let me get that. Lock that one in. I like that a lot. Let's look at SGA's past matchups. I've already looked at this. I already know he can make it happen today. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander game log versus Miami. And over the last 2 games, he has totaled 27 and 26 points. We only need 26 today. Then there was a dud. Then he had 27. And then we were back in the 3 seasons ago after that. So we're not going to look past that because it's different teams, different player, much growth. So in 3 of the 4 last games versus Miami, he's hit the number. Let's take the Taco. I feel good about it. So we got Donovan Mitchell, we've got SGA, we already looked at the Plumlee rebounds, and PJ Washington blocks plus steals now. Let's take a look at PJ on the books and see what numbers they are popping out for his blocks plus steals prop. PJ Washington blocks and steals, basic even money, minus 118 to the over, minus 112 to the under. Last time I took him, he was 10 of 10 on blocks over the last 10 games, and he failed me miserably. So this does make me a little bit nervous, but we're going to look at why I do like the prop. So let's look at PJ Washington. Let's go to his blocks and steals. And as we see, on the road where he's playing today, he has hit this in the last 5 matchups, 7 of the last 9. And now let's get rid of Kelly Oubre, where he is now, this year, 3 of 3. And let's get rid of Gordon Hayward, where he now becomes a 100% hit rate. Look at that. Just like Mason Plumlee. So without Oubre and without Gordon Hayward, it opens up a lot of room for these guys. I mean, if we look at other stats of PJ's, points, 2 for 2. Rebounds, 1 out of 2. Assist, 2 for 2. PRA, 2 for 2. So you could look at any of those stats, honestly, and they're all equally as good, I think. The most juice seems to be currently on the rebounds, which really doesn't make sense, as he's got the worst hit rate of anything in rebounds. So personally, I'm going to be looking at the block steals. I think this is safe. Again, he's hit it with everybody in the lineup over the last 5 away games. If we look at the overall games, yeah, he's hit this 3 for 3 with no Oubre, no Hayward. I'm going to take it this year. I think that's probably as good of a look as you're going to get. The PRA, he missed once. The points, he's hitting all 3, so the points look pretty safe. Let's look at the matchup for PJ. So we've got the power forward versus Toronto. Power forward, let's look at points versus Toronto. Pretty solid matchup. Not bad at all. The rebounds, this is why they're juiced. Second best matchup in the league. And as far as the assists go, it is about a middle-of-the-road matchup, a little better at 3.83 assists. So we've got, let's look at the blocks. Toronto not giving up a lot of blocks. Wow. Only 0.7 per game. And steals, also not many. Wow. 0.56. So, I don't know. some conflicting information there on the block steals. Maybe points might be a safer look, but I've already submitted with blocks and steals, so that's what I'm going to roll with, guys. So you've seen the stats. Feel free to change PJs to points if you would like, to rebounds if you'd like, to whatever you would like. I'm stuck with blocks and steals, so that's what I'm rolling with, and this is the 4 I've got for you today. Until the next one, if you're tailing, I wish you the best of luck and peace.